Here, this row over down was arugula, and they wheelbarrowed this entire thing after we, harvested stuff, and they didn't kill everything. This is fresh, healthy arugula. I'm just gonna let it grow, spice in the flavor, and it just shows the persistence of life. You'll see things get flipped upside down in the earth, and the grass will kind of grow from underneath and try to make its way around. So you can't destroy life, and life not have something to say about it.
Hey, I'm Sarah Rose.
Peace. My name is Azeem. On blessings.
And we are Samad Gardens Initiative.
Yes, we practice saying that. Live and direct from the Hartford area. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So Samad is one of the Arabic 99 names of Allah, and it means the self-sufficient one, the one on whom all depend. So we connect that to our farming practice as the earth, and the creator through the earth is really the one that we can put all of our dependency on, that we don't have to source from outside, entities from other than nature, other than the earth, to really suffice all of our needs. So that's the source, and that's the drive behind what we do.
My first time working on the farm, my lovely wife invited me out back then to work a harvest season at the farm she was working at. And being the only black Native American dude there, or being the only non-white person there, right? Let alone being black Native American, there was a lot of culture shock that happened. The biggest culture shock for me was seeing peppers grow on a pepper plant. And I was like, oh my God, yo, do you see this? Oh my God. And that's just part of the cultural disconnect. And for them, it's interesting to see that I have had no experience or no contact with that kind of lifestyle before. There's a lot of barriers to bringing black folk in particular to farm life. For a lot of people, they leave their countries doing farming, they come to America, they want to, step up, have a level up. They want to go back to farming because that's like peasant thing. We did that when we were poor. We don't do that here, discouraging their children from doing it. Working with children in middle schools and high schools and, 10, 11 years old, I mentioned I'm a farmer, and every once in a while, like, I'm not a farmer because I'm not a slave. And it's like, okay, well, let's deal with that. What I do is I sustain my own needs. You have to go to someone else for what they got. And if they tell you no, what are you gonna do? One of the things that we learn is wealth isn't in what you got. It's not in this. I can take the jacket and the bow tie off. Wealth is, you take everything away from me, what then can I do? Wealth is in the mindset and the skill set. Yeah, I always say there's this concept, there's this funny concept we have in our minds of the back. You go to the store looking for something, it's not on the shelf, you stop somebody, hey, can you check the back? Like, I don't know what's back there, a puff of smoke or in his workshop or something, I don't know. But we all just have this concept of, we don't know where things come from, we just kind of assume it's back there somewhere, right? It has to do with the fact that a lot of people don't know where food comes from or how it gets from wherever it comes from to their plate, right? So trying to eliminate that mystery and make it into something where people have an understanding of where their food comes from, where their livelihood comes from, being able to take responsibility and accountability for their health, their mental health. There's a symbiotic relationship. I inhale oxygen and release carbon dioxide. The plant breathes in that carbon dioxide and gives me oxygen. It's about understanding the relationship and our place with one another. That removes a lot of the fear when it's not this scary alien other thing. We put things in the other category. That's when it gets unfamiliar, that's when it gets scary for a lot of people. So understanding the similarities, right? Just like someone has a culture you're not familiar with, well, I'm kind of intimidated by that, a lot of people, right? Well, if you understand, oh wow, there's commonalities between us, okay, now we have something we can identify with and build on. So what commonalities, what in common do we have with the plants and the animals? What about the air that we breathe, the oxygen that fills our lungs, the joyousness of sunlight, you know what I mean? The ability to use your limbs and your hands, the ability to work for a bigger picture, a whole. Because the plants are working not for themselves, they're working for the bigger picture. The animals in the world, you know what I'm saying, who are native to their environment, they're working for the bigger picture of the whole. Is that something that we have in common? Because we can opt to have that in common.